Okay, biblical things and the 3 days of darkness, etc. Now in the Old Testament, in Exodus, it does say there were 3 days of darkness, but the Israelites had light within their house. But for 3 days, 3 nights, you couldn't see anything. So that was one of the plagues that Moses threw out there. Now there is also in Revelations where it talks about the great earthquake, and then the sun becomes like sackcloth, pitch black, and the moon like blood red. And it's talking about just before there is that division where people, 144,000 that are going to ascend, and the other ones that will remain on the earth plane and go through all of the trials and tribulations. So it does talk about something of that type of nature. So there will be those that ascend, okay? You could say those that go in the 5th dimension, and the other ones that will be remaining in that mental state of torture and all the drama it says that would happen with that. So those things are in the Bible. And then the 3 nights, 3 days of darkness are Catholic saints that have that were putting that out there as prophecies that would come. So that's what I know that is there in the Bible, that there were 3 days and nights of darkness, part of the plagues with Moses. And remember, they told them to put the blood across the door, and the angel of death would pass over them, okay, and not to go out, etc. Well, it's kind of like the same type of a prophecy in a way that is that's being talked about. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, we think it's an allegory. I don't believe it's true. I don't believe that's going to happen. Now, you know, I'm not going to say one way or another, okay? I just say you should be prepared just in case, okay? Don't be left out, you know. And so that's where I leave it at, okay? But there is supposed to be that shift and division coming, okay? Whether you want to take it as biblical prophecy of Revelations, where they talk about the, you know, the candlesticks and this and that, and the churches, what he's saying to the churches, etc. And you want to take it on that level, or you want to take it from what is coming through, like they're saying from Palladians, where they say it's going to be, they don't say it's an allegory. They say, stay in your house for those 3 days, and that it will be like a suspended animation for the animals. Now, that doesn't sound like an allegory, okay? I'm just saying. Now, I'm not telling people to be, you know, fearful and things that that's going to happen. But it does say also in the Bible there's that great big earthquake, and the sun will be like black, and the moon will be like blood red, okay? And that happens just before Revelation, where the 144,000 is supposed to be are ascending, and the other ones are remaining in that earth plane and going through the tribulation, okay? So that's what you find in biblical prophecy. So on that note, again, I leave that here. I did put the thing on the Palladians in the the community page area, so you can go ahead and listen to it for yourself and make your decision about it. Now, I would feel that it would have been more of a consciousness change. Okay, a conscious shift in consciousness. But that's not what they're saying. So on that note, I leave that there. You can listen to it, judge for yourself. I say it's better to be safe than sorry. Just know that that is out there. And if that does come to where it's not an allegory, it's not just a mental shift, it's not just a shift in consciousness, and we actually do have 3 days and nights of darkness, that you are prepared, that you understand what's going on. So that's the way I put it out there, and each to their own, whatever you decide it means. But I'm going to put out as much information as I can on all levels, okay? So on that note, I leave that here. We'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, as I'm listening back through that, I'm pulling cards again, and I keep getting the same thing, the birth of light. That this is moving forward. This action is starting to take place to what? To come to glory. Okay? Again, that is the victory, the card of victory, the glory of this action that is what? Coming into earth. Okay, coming into reality, into this earth plane. The energy is about that moving that forward. The night that is bringing that forward as to a major shift. The Magus making that major shift that's coming into the earth plane again, that's being constructed. I just keep getting the same thing no matter how many times I pull the cards. So what's going on now? Let's see. The Mother Earth, okay, Gaia, what is being birthed here? The flame of spirit, four of fire, yet again, it's all about this transformation, this action of grounded, this grounded action, flame of spirit that's moving, and this message of truth that's coming in of transformation, a message of this transformation that's taking place. Can't make it up. And I am, like I said, I'm pulling these out. So let's see, the challenge is the Four of Wind, okay? The truth in balance, the truth of transformation in balance, bringing all these things to light, okay? Bringing all of these things to light and the earth coming to balance again, cause and effect, bringing this stuff to balance, and the power. Again, the power structure of earth coming into balance. 4 is coming into that balance, grounded earth, coming into this higher awareness of transformation. Beauty. What's being offered? What's being given? Beauty. This change that is coming to the earth plane. Okay? The ending in a transformation, okay? The ending in a transformation, and the way of the cross, 10 of Wands. The truth, the way of the cross, the truth. Now, also in Revelations, don't forget that that's the time of the return of Christ, okay? So the 5th dimension can be the truth, the way of the cross, the ending of the old being offered to the earth plane now into this place of transformation, okay? No matter how I want to throw the cards, how I pick it, it keeps coming out the same thing, that this change is coming, okay? This change, the way of the cross, okay? That going into that enlightened era, that coming back of the Christ consciousness, that Christ being coming back in, okay? All of these things kind of intersect, you know. Now the Hopi says the white brother coming back, with dark black hair, I wonder if that could also be the Christ energy, the Christed one, okay? Coming in with the dark hair. Just saying. So again, you know, we have all of these things kind of intersecting with different outlooks as to what it is and what it's not. I'm just saying be prepared with no matter which way it goes, whether it's just a shift of consciousness or whether we actually pass through 3 days and nights of pitch black darkness. And if that takes place, then it says to stay in your house for those 3 days. The animals would be like in a suspended animation, and then these things move forward, okay? So I'm going to leave that here.